Hey guys, welcome back. So today I've got my favorite spring and summer blushes for you guys, and I'm really excited about this video because I love blush this time of year. I mean, I obviously love blush and wear blush all year round, but I love being creative with blush this time of year. So I kind of go for more like pastels, bright colors. I do sometimes wear neutrals, so I have some of those too, but I don't know, I have more fun with blush this time of year. So I think I've got around, I don't know, I've got somewhere around 10. I may have 10, 11 or 12 or I really don't know. I was just grabbing favorites. And then I do have a highlighter that I wanted to mention to you because it's so pretty. I have to tell you about it. And I do already have a video on my favorite lipsticks for spring and summer, so I will leave that linked down below for you so you can check that out. But yeah, today's gonna be blushes. And if you hear weird like yelling noises, my crazy neighbors are out in the street playing football. So it's a really pretty day outside, so that's really nice. So they're just out there being high school boys and playing football on the street. So if you hear weird noises, that's the situation. So anyway, let's get to the blushes. Okay, first I have a couple of neutrals. So I do still wear neutral blushes this time of year because a lot of times I have crazy eye makeup going on. Like I'm being more colorful with my eye makeup, so I'm going more subdued with my blush color. So one of my very favorite neutral blushes is the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in Peach Beach. This is so gorgeous and glowy and just perfect. I love this blush any time of year, but it's really beautiful this time of year too. It's a little bit peachy, but then it's also very neutral too, but it's got that really nice sheen to it, which it just makes it so beautiful. I love the texture of it. It lasts really well on the cheeks. It's just a great blush, not to mention the packaging is adorable. Next is one of the new Clinique Cheek Pop colors. This is in number 05 Nude Pop. First off, adorable once again. What else can you say? This is so darn cute. Nude Pop is just a really neutral nude color. I mean, that's really all I can say about it. It does have some peach in it, and it does have a little bit of a sheen, but oh my goodness, oh, I just love this. It is so perfect. You can wear it with anything. It's easy, and these wear really well on the cheeks. So that's something else that you probably want to look for in spring and summer is a blush that's really going to stick around on your cheeks. And this is definitely one of them. I love the Cheek Pops. I think they are such good quality and there are so many fun different color options, but then also neutral tones. So they're just great. This is a really pretty neutral color. And then I have quite a few peachy orangey picks because I'm just really into peaches and oranges this year and corals. I don't know why, I just am. So one of them is one of the ColourPop Super Shock Cheeks, and this is in Trickery. I think this is so pretty. I'm wearing this on my cheeks today. It is just a really nice, slightly pinky peach, but it's beautiful. These are long wearing. You can layer them, which makes them even more long wearing. So I actually have this on with another blush on top of it, which makes it just even better. So it's right there. So you can see it definitely has more pink in it than the other two, but it's just a really beautiful, nice creamy color. Blends really nicely on the cheeks. I mean, there's a lot I could see. There's a lot I could see. Oh my, there's a lot I could say about these blushes, but I just think that they're beautiful and I love this color. MAC blushes are always some of my favorites just because they're really nice in their texture, but they're really long wearing. They always have such pretty colors. I love MAC. So this one is in Immortal Flower. This was a limited edition that I believe that is now permanent, and it's just a really beautiful peach color. And this does have a little bit of a pink cast to it, but definitely not nearly as much as Trickery does. But it is gorgeous, it has a great finish to it that it's just your perfect everyday kind of peachy color. I mean, oh, these are all so pretty. Just looking at them, just, oh, they're so girly and pretty. I love them. So yeah, that is Immortal Flower. If you've never tried MAC blushes, I think they are great. They're some of my very favorite blushes. And this one is just perfect for this time of year. I also really love the Tarte blushes, and I've been neglecting these recently, and I don't know why, because they're so long wearing. They have a lot of different color options. They have great ingredients. they're just really good blushes. I mean, the packaging is adorable. It's easy to grab the one that you want because the packaging matches it. They're just good blushes. So this one is in Tipsy, and it looks really scary, but when you get it on, it's not as scary as it really like looks here. It's still a little bit scary, but this one is more of like a bright, I don't know how to describe it, like a bright coral, but it's got quite a bit of pink in it. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. It's a matte, so you have the option of putting something shimmery over it. It is just a beautiful color. Love that one. And you can see this one definitely has a lot more, I don't know, is it like watermelon? Watermelon is probably a good term for it. It's not full on watermelon, but it's kind of a watermelon-y coral shade, if that makes sense. But it's got a little bit more red to it, really, is what I'm noticing in it. But it's just a beautiful matte color. And then, oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this one from ColourPop. This is in Fruit Stand. I don't even feel like I need to say anything about this because it is amazing. It is like such a bright, amazing, like corally red. Ooh, this is incredible. It's really more red than coral, but it is incredible. And really, I mean, you can see how bright that is, and you can see how pale I am. So you can really make this wearable. You know, you just use a light hand with it, really blend well, and it is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it is so springtime. And if you have a really neutral eye look, this just adds so much color and just fun to your makeup, you know? Oh, it's just so amazing. I love that one. And then I have another one of the new Clinique Cheek Pops. This is in number 08 Melon Pop. This one is like a nice, again, pinky peach. I feel like I'm being repetitive, but I'm just excited about all of these. Some of these I've already started wearing, and then some of them I'm just planning on wearing and excited to wear. But this one I definitely have already been wearing. Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous, it looks way more pink compared to the other ones, but it does definitely have peachy tones in it. So it's right in between a pink and a peach. But it is just so nice. It's kind of a satin finish. Some of these have a little bit more of a sheen to them, like the Nude Pop had a lot more of a sheen, whereas this one is more of just a satin. So you can add a highlight on top of it. You can layer this on top of something else. Like even layering it with Fruit Stand, something like that would be really pretty. So you can definitely like play around with your blushes and layer them and come up with different colors, which is so much fun. And can we get over how darn cute these are? They're so cute. And they keep their shape too. Like even as you use them, they still keep the little flower. I was gonna say heart. That's not a heart, that's a flower. But they keep their flower. I don't know how that happens. They just keep the shape somehow. So I love these stinking little things. They're so darn cute. Now I've got a few pinks. So first is MAC's Just a Wisp. This is one of the mineralized blushes. Just look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Even looking at it in the monitor makes me happy. It is such a gorgeous, glowy, light pink color. Oh my. You have to like light glowy blushes to like this or you will royally hate it. Because it's got a lot of white in it and it's really glowy. It's very light, very glowy, very shimmery. Well, it's not like glittery or anything, but it's just got that glow. It's got a lot of white to it though. So this could be a topper over another blush and just amazing. So it's almost like a blush and a highlight in one that you can choose what you want to use it as. But it is just amazing. And looking at it in the pan, it's just like, oh, it is so glowy and angelic and just girly and amazing. I hate the new packaging. Can I just say that? I think it's so hard to get into. It makes me mad. It's pretty to look at, but it's just like, I hate you when I try to get into the blush. But anyway, the color is really pretty. And then this one was a favorite of mine last year, and I'm excited to use it again this year because it is so pretty. This is Milani's Delicioso Pink. This is like Barbie doll pink blush color. It is so gorgeous. It's a matte, This is so buttery in texture. It's such nice quality, and it's from the drugstore. These are so good. There's this one, and then there's Bella Rosa. I mean, they've got more blushes, but as far as matte blushes, those are their two mattes, and I love them both, but this one is like such a perfect, bright Barbie doll pink blush. It is perfect. And they last really well on the cheeks. They blend really nicely. Just a really great texture. Oh, I love this blush. It is amazing. Then I grabbed a really bright pink. This is Jordana's Pink Beauty. Ooh, this one's like in between a bright Barbie doll pink and like a raspberry pink. So it's kind of right in between the two, but it's bright. It's really fun. Ooh, this is gorgeous. This is still pretty Barbie, but it's, you know, darker. So it's more of that, getting into that fuchsia. It's like a fuchsia blush. And it's a matte, so again, you've got options there, which it's nice to have matte blushes in your collection. I love glowy blushes too, but matte blushes really give you that base that you can just really play around with it more. So you can use it by itself or layer it with other things. So I don't know, just gives you more creative options with your blush. And these are super affordable, like $2.50, $2.99, something like that. And I really do love them. I've heard they don't have good ingredients in them, but I think they're so pretty. I almost don't want to know what's in them because I love them so much. And then lastly, I have pretty much a purple blush color. I mean, yeah, this is purple, but I think it's so much fun. This is MAC's Full of Joy, and I feel like this is so unique. It's really just like a light purple lavender color. And what I do with this is I layer it with other things. So either like MAC's Peony Petal or even like that Jordana blush, you could layer it with it. It's just, oh, so nice. And like seeing it with everything else, it's like, I feel like this whole thing was missing something, and then you add in the purple and it's like, yep, done. There's your spring and summer blush collection that you need right there. I mean, it's all rounded out. The whole gang's there. It's so nice. Now I would say this is probably best for lighter, cool-toned skin colors because I just feel like deeper, medium to deep skin tones, this is going to be really difficult to pull off. You might be able to still do it like as a topper or something, but it's just got a lot of white in it, not nearly as much as Just a Wisp, but it's just a lighter blush. So yeah, even me, I can't put too much of it on, and I'm very fair complected. I just have to be kind of careful with the way that I wear it. I layer it and I use very little, but I think it's such a unique blush. That's why it's one of my favorites, especially for the spring and summer, particularly the spring, because it's just like a very springy color, you know, with that lavender tone. It's so fun. And then my honorable mention highlighter that I have to talk about because I can't put this thing down. I keep wearing it almost every single day. I know I'm gonna keep wearing it in the spring and summer, and I feel like it is just so good. I love this. This is Wet n Wild's 2 Reflect Shimmer Palette in Hollywood Boulevard. This is in my top 5 favorite highlighters right now, for sure. This is gorgeous. And it's like $4 or $5, no, I think it's $5 or $6, $4.99 or $5.99, something like that. But it's gorgeous in the pan. It's huge. You're gonna have this forever. And it is so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is just incredible. I'm swatching it on my other hand, so this could be a really ugly swatch. I am so right-handed, it's not even funny. Okay, it's funny when I swatch this because it looks like that wouldn't work for me on my hand because it looks very golden, but on my cheeks, obviously I applied it really heavily for the swatch, but on my cheeks you can see it's just this nice champagne golden highlight. I love it. The texture of it is perfect. It's really nice and long wearing. It pairs so well with all these blushes, especially the peachy colors. It just looks beautiful with it. It's got that champagne golden sheen that just adds something extra to those peachy colors. Love it. I think I forgot to mention, I'm wearing ColourPop's Trickery, but on top of that I have the Clinique Melon Pop, and then I have this highlighter. So that's my kind of, you know, blush cheek situation going on right now. But I just, had to mention this. I think you definitely need this in your life. It is such a perfect highlighter for any time of year, but it just really helps kick up these spring and summer blushes even another notch. All right guys, those are all my picks for my favorite blushes for spring and summer. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your picks would be. I always love hearing your suggestions and to see if there are any other blushes that I need to add to my repertoire for this time of year. So let me know that down below. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!